Gil Desert is one of the kings of Miami real estate. He's made billions on a stretch of sand just north of Miami, building these luxury high-rises. All of them. And he owns 27 acres of beachfront property, so he's building even more. Desert's earned a fortune selling sleek, pricey penthouses, and he likes to spend it on cars, lots of cars. This is his private garage filled with rare Porsches, 7 of them, all silver.
This is fun to drive. They actually were able to have my name right here on the door sill. The most valuable one is this one right here. It has a lot of cool features to it. It has this little area here where you can kind of hide things.
7 Porsches, a couple of Rolls Royces, and this $1.7 million Bugatti. They're what you might call his drivers. Practical cars worth more than $4 million. But that's only a small part of his much bigger collection.
I'm all about the toys.
He's got another 1,200 toys stashed away in this 250,000 square foot mega garage.
This is the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters, the Magnum PI car, Herbie the Love Bug. This is the Mach 1 from Speed Racer.
And he can go on and on.
The Knight Rider, Starsky and Hutch, of course. This car here is Mad Max. This is the car from 1001 Dalmatians. Mr. T, the Mystery Machine, the Scooby-Doo van.
Desert and his father have assembled one of the largest collections of movie cars in the world. Their private stash is now a full-blown museum. That's the famous flying car from Chitty Bang Bang.
This is probably worth anywhere between $4 to $5 million.
But just past Chitty Bang Bang, way in the back of this museum, is his top secret stash.
This is the largest collection of James Bond vehicles anywhere in the world.
This place is cooler than Q's laboratory at MI6.
Aston Martin call it the Vanquish, we call it the Vanish.
There's the disappearing car from Die Another Day.
And part of what makes this car cool, it had the machine guns on here.
He also owns the green one that the villain was driving.
This is the Halle Berry car right here. We have the actual Phantom Rolls Royce that Oddjob was driving around.
But Desert's favorite is the classic DB5.
This is the actual car from Goldfinger that was used in the movies. The most famous part about this car, what everybody remembers, was the ejector seat.
Ejector seat, you're joking.
This looks like a sunroof, but in reality, it's there to pop open when the ejector seat works. I've driven this car, but if you look inside, there's a lot of switches and things you probably don't want to touch. It's a fun drive, gets a lot of great looks.
Desert and his father bought the entire collection from a warehouse in London. He won't reveal how much they paid for these movie icons, but he will reveal how much they were appraised for.
Collectively, the value of just the James Bond collection, not the rest of the cars within the museum, valued at $35 million.
And as long as Desert wants to keep buying cars, he'll keep building high-rises. This 57-story tower he's building is the combination of his 2 obsessions, cars and real estate. He's designing it with Porsche. This is a 3D rendering of what it will look like.
The automobile is the key to your apartment. So you drive into the building, your automobile is recognized, and it takes you right up to your unit.
The penthouse looks like it would be a perfect fit for 007. But Bond would have to call Q for a suitcase full of cash. Price tag for the penthouse, $32 million. Apparently, this animation is a great selling tool. 22 billionaires have reportedly bought units in the building.